Hey, where's the car at?
Behind the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, I think I've been here before, but it was sometime in the summer. My boss bought everybody drinks, and this is probably like the second time I've ever been here. But it was some like peanut butter stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is my second time and it's so freaking good.
When are we gonna go to Yarborough again?
Dude.
I would
next
have went yesterday,
weekend, man.
but we're gonna go next weekend?
Oh yeah.
I thought we gotta go to the.
Well, yeah, we gotta do freaking video for the GC boys. Shout out to GC boys.
Where did the nickname Avalanche come from?
Man, where did the nickname come from, man? Well, my freshman year, what we do is we get the 8th graders to come up during the spring, and Coach Canoy saw me, spotted me out immediately. Original name for about a month or so was Earthquake, but it all came from Canoy, really. I think it was because back when I had my long hair, it looked like an avalanche, the way it flowed down my back. I like going out first so we could set the tone, really. Show them we're out there and we're ready to hit somebody, ready to get after it and get to work. Well, my mentor and role model on the field, probably Coach Brown. He's been working with me every day these past couple of years, ever since he came along, and he's really helped me a lot. Did you hear him say that? Did you hear him admit that? Thank you. All right, bro, you ready for Friday or what?
I'm ready, man. Who is it, St. Martin?
Yeah, St. Martin. Little jamboree.
Oh, yeah. Little jamboree, get us prepared.
Action.
Get us prepared for the season. Oh yeah. We haven't really watched much film on them, really. We've just been practicing against ourselves, trying to get ourselves better. But maybe this week we'll get prepared and focus more on them.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the offense? I know you play on the offensive side of the ball. I play on the defensive side of the ball, so I don't really know what you guys got going on over there.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel good about it. You know, we got Wyatt back there, and then we have a freshman coming up, Caleb. He's looking pretty good. You know, we have Gaucher. Gaucher is a veteran. He's been running the ball for, you know, he's been at that position, you know, starting for, this will be his second or third year, you know.
You know, Gaucher's grown up a little bit, but hold on, give me 1 second. I think the car wash is open. Let's go ahead and get it with the car wash.
Yeah.
Does my tire need to be on this?
Yes.
Dang. Is it on?
Yeah. All right, break.
What are we thinking about Batman? The Batman 2. What are we thinking?
Dude, I'm excited. I mean, we've had to wait like, what is it, like 5 years for the new one?
And they just finished the script
I'm gonna be 80 years old by the time that the second one comes out. But didn't they say they finished the script?
Yeah, they did. They finished it like a month ago.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
They do give us a a Robin. Mm-hmm. It may not be Dick Grayson.
You think it might be Tim Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
His parents got killed by Killer Croc, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
And then, right, because the whole city's flooded, it would make sense for Killer Croc to come out.
Yeah.
I stopped playing football right before my dad died to spend more time with him because we knew he wasn't going to be here for long. And then after he passed, I was just, I figured I'd have to get back into playing football for him and to continue on his legacy as he played football as well. What he would do if he was still here, he would talk to me every game. He was kind of a tough lover. He would tell me what I did wrong. But if I did something really good, he'd congratulate me on that. But he would try to fix it so that way I wouldn't keep messing up. About like how Coach Brown does right now. Back in middle school, 7th grade year, when my dad was still, he was in the hospital and he lived there for a while before he passed. So my mom wasn't around for my 7th grade season. It would be my grandma. But when she came back, she's been to every game. Freshman year, she would come to the JV games, and she really stepped up, trying to fill the role as because you know every boy needs a father. But I've learned to grow and adapt like that without one, and just have my mom be my mom instead of trying to be my dad, so I can grow and shape into what my dad is and what he used to be.
This year roster, my take on it is on the O-line. But I'm looking forward, to the O-line, seeing them that dominate people. How I feel about the current coaching staff, man, a lot of these guys, they younger guys, they buying in, willing to learn stuff and willing to, help the kids out. The relationship is the most important thing. We got a lot of guys that have a good relationship with the players. So, and with the head coach, with Calder, he played linebacker, so he got that tough mentality. So they're gonna help us out big time with coaching, and having a couple guys that's from here come back, with Kenny Burns and Ethan. They know the George County way. So it's a lot of good stuff mixed in together. Even with the East Central guys. So Kennard, he gonna do a good job with the O-line. Coach Brown, he know toughness. So every position is covered. We know the George County way. So we just got to really just get them back to the George County way of playing ball. And what everybody expect, how it's supposed to be. I think we're gonna get there real soon, because all the guys we got right now, they buying into what we talking about.
I feel after the spring, we kind of made a 180 on what we were doing offensively, just because we really wasn't sure of our personnel. We graduated so many. We weren't really happy with what happened in the spring, so we've kind of changed it. Talked to Coach Jones, who's a legend. And win some things that way. But I feel like between camp, what we worked on in the summer, and now 2 weeks in, I really feel like we've got our entire offense installed. I would say our identity is trying to get back to what we consider George County football, which is power football. We want to establish the run, establish the line of scrimmage, play action off of that. We still have some skilled guys, but we lost a lot last year. But we got some big offensive linemen coming up, some tough guys, and we want to get back to what George County was known for in 2007 when they made the state championship, was tough, rugged football with some guys that don't mind mixing it up in the trenches.
Go! Come on, CJ! Come on, CJ! Come on, CJ! Water! I like that. Water! I'm Steve Lott, and I'm currently a state representative for this area, but also I'm recently just been elected to be the president of the quarterback club for George County High School. Well, tonight we're just doing a little celebration for the seniors this year, because that's always a milestone and it's the last year for them. So it's basically just a little casual, informal recognition, but just let them know, say, have a great year, but let's have a little fun tonight and enjoy some fellowship. One thing, in life, we've got individual skills, but when it comes to doing complex things, you have to rely on your team. Even though sometimes you think you can do it all, if you don't have a team in place and you know how to network, know how to communicate, and know how to work together and hand off who gets what and work together. So having an opportunity to play a sport, any kind of sports, especially football, helps build that up.
my title is the groundskeeper for the entire athletic department. So therefore, I go around, make sure every field house is having what they need, equipment-wise, if they need anything, electronic, painting-wise, and on the football side, I love it. It makes me get up every morning to come and be able to pack the traveling trailer and make sure these young men have what they need to play the sport that they love on the night of Friday night football. I mean, it takes a lot, because when you get back on Friday nights, you got to unload the game pants, game jerseys, take them straight to the washing machine. Now you got to start washing. You got to wash game uniforms first, then practice. So you here until maybe about 1 o'clock in the morning after you get back from the Friday night football game. I tell people in the community that my job is a enjoyment job. Of course, this summer, I done had 5 calls from 3 different schools. Are you interested in, but I love George County. I grew up here. I graduated from the same high school, and it was a pleasure to be able to come back and be a part of the coaching staff.
Well, I mean, the kids never gave up, and I don't expect this group to do that. But, I thought at the beginning we didn't play very well. We didn't have quite the intensity, and especially on the offensive side of the ball. That first series was kind of, they stuffed us a little bit, and they've got a real good defensive end, and, you got to be willing to block those type of guys. So we just got to get better, and we'll get better. That's the whole thing. It's a process, and you're going to have stumps like this, but whatever you do after what you have a little at adversity is what's important. So Monday, I challenged them to come on out there and let's get back and improve. So there's some bright spots that we can work from and try to do our best, for the upcoming weeks.
I think that at the end, our guys competed. They fought till the end of the game. We only play a half. It's hard to get things going, kind of swapping guys in and out. But at the end of the day, they competed till the final whistle, and that's what you want. Again, not the results you want, but in a real game, you get a few more possessions and things like that, maybe get a spark going. But like I said, at the end of the day, our guys competed well. There was times where we were physical. There were times where we could be a little bit more physical. At the end of the day, like I said, they competed hard. They gave us good effort, but that's something to always build on. So,
I feel like we did better in the second quarter because we kind of understood what we was doing more than the first quarter. First quarter, I mean, it's the first game of the season. We don't got no film on them. They ain't got no film on us. So once we got understanding what they was doing, we got after it.